Good morning and welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Friday, February 20th. Should we do our giveaway right away?
Did you figure it out?
Yeah.
Nice.
What you had is this it right
Nope.
here?
Nope, it's not even, I actually, well,
You're like, I sent somebody's giveaway to somebody else.
I did not. So I was actually right here in the process of putting it up. I feel like I work, and then I have to crash. So last night I didn't get so much done. I ended up going home pretty early, right? I was home by like 7.
But I think we kind of reached the end of what we could do, right? Like
Anyhow. So I started putting this up last night, and I started putting it up last night, and then I just didn't finish. I just got tired, and then I went in a real hole, and then we went to bed. I just once
you
a
have
week.
to. You need to
Once
rest.
a week, I just have to. I just can't keep going. But so I keep telling you, but I have it up. It's ready to go. I took all of the pictures.
What is it?
This is going to be the Hop into Spring. The giveaway is going to be for the Hop into Spring fabric kit, the design, and the thread kit. So we're going to do all of those. Yes, Patrick is here, and Patrick is safe because Patrick didn't even get to ski.
They shut it down. They said there was too much snow.
I looked at him this morning,
in
and I was
40
like, are you
years-
okay?
In 40 years of skiing, I've never been told it's totally safe, nothing's sliding, but we're worried people are going to fall and not be able to get it.
That's a real thing. Like,
It's like snow immersion is real. Like we live to ski another day. So doesn't mean I'm happy about it. Now it's Bluebird Pow Day.
I told him to go.
Well, they
They could have waited for another, the giveaway to be. He's like, you're helpless. You can't do anything. I have to be
I
at
was
the
gone.
store.
Like the registers weren't open. Nothing was.
I
it's
still
just-
was able
I'm
to
just
take
saying,
it. He's been upset all morning. So maybe today is not the morning to call Patrick because he's not happy. Because here he is doing the live feed because his wife is helpless.
I don't even know why. I'm like, I told you I was just bummed.
Yes.
I cashed in chips and I lost. So, it wasn't even that ruined. I saw friends. I saw people I hadn't seen a long time ago. I just...
he was chasing it. He was at Palisades, and then they went to Alpine. Was Alpine not open?
They had like one lift open, and the people got stuck there because they did avalanche control on the road. So knowing that was likely to happen, we bailed so as to not get stuck there. What happened to search on the website? I'm unaware of anything happening to search on the website. And it's funny because we were to discuss the giveaway. The reason we didn't do it on Tuesday was we logged in to do it on Tuesday. And then random comment picker, which we've used. How long have we used random
Search
comment
looks
picker?
great. I just put in Hop, and it picked up everything with Hop and Hope. And Hoppin' and Hoppy.
So the random comment picker that we've used for she says it's on the left side. Is it in a different location?
I honestly, no. Well, for me, it shows it right on top. It could depend on the device you're on. So if you're on like a tablet or a phone, but for me, it's center just straight center.
Somebody made a comment, like I looked through the comments, and somebody made a comment that that the website seemed like it might not be as iPhone friendly.
Oh.
And so, and what they were saying was that on the iPhone, on the site, in some cases, in order to see the whole page, the phone had to be turned horizontally. And I've had that phone. We're not iPhone users, but I've had that problem on my Android phone before. I can't even find the search option on my computer. Let's see if we can show you where it is. Let's see. A1 back in so.net. Window capture. Let's see here. The search option is right there in the top right of the page.
Magnifying glass.
And it's the magnifying glass. So if you click that magnifying glass, the search bar pops open, as you saw there. So now the fact that Judy said it's on the left side is interesting, because I'm wondering if it's scrolling on certain phones. But yeah, it's right there. It should be working just fine. And as I started to say, I was using, so basically we didn't do the giveaway a week ago because I went to use what we've used for years. And it was like, no, we want $9.99 a month. And so I thought to myself, I really enjoyed using ChatGPT. Let's see. To kind of run through a question a couple weeks ago. And so I did that today, figuring that we could use that for the giveaway too. And several people actually had commented that search is much improved and is actually much faster. Basically talked about the fact that they like that you guys like the larger photos, improved search function, better organization, the transitions in the site were smoother. People had asked for a way to save items or a wish list. I need to look into that. That may be something that we can turn on, a way to organize projects. And then maybe more items per page.
I like that. I like a lot of items per page.
Mobile optimizations, like some people said, drop downs were slightly tricky on phones, and that some require phone rotation. Duplicate listings and pricing consistency.
Oh, yeah. Well, if there's a duplicate, just go with the cheaper one, right? I know that's. And you can always, if you find something on there, it's just we've just had a lot, and we have a lot of items. So
the YouTube video search, like there were several people that talked about that, but the reality is you have the ability to do that on YouTube. And the search function on YouTube, given that it's a Google product, is actually really good. So, it was 85 to 90% positive, 8 to 10% neutral, 2 to 5% mild concerns. And so I'll reach out and see if we find anything regarding a wish list feature. And then I'm asking right now, you can't see the window because the window's large, But I'm asking it to choose one commenter as the winner of a drawing at random.
Who's it gonna be? I randomly selected one name.
Kim Pelletier.
Kim Pelletier, you're the winner. That is so cool. Can you choose one comment? And then it said I randomly selected one name from the full list of commenters. Winner of the drawing, Kimberly Pelletier. Miss Kim, we will reach out to you. And your kit's not going to be ready. It won't be ready till next week because I'm still waiting on those designs, but those should be here on Tuesday. And then we'll get that out to you. And for those of you that didn't win, that want to get it, it is cute. Wait till you see the sample that Karen did. It is adorable.
Karen's doing a sew along.
Karen's doing the sew along.
Already.
I think it's on like March 19th. I could be wrong, but it's sometimes in March. It's on the calendar. It's March 25th. Yeah, it's March 25th. So we'll put up the sample and everything. This is going to be the kit. The kit is going to have 10 by... And this is in the listing that I'm doing right now. It's going to have 2 different fabrics, 10 by width of fabric, 10 inches by width of fabric, because the pieces are 5 by like 9.25 or whatever. So you'll have a ton of fabric if you cut it long and skinny, and you'll be able to make multiples with the fabric. I think you'll have enough of the felt to make at least 2. The Thermalon, I'm not sure. I think you'll have enough to make 2 if you cut it right. You need to make sure you cut it right. We'll put cutting instructions in there because that we usually do. And I did just order the thread. So next week, this will be ready to ship out next week. And I just ordered the fabric to do April showers. So we'll get that one up soon. We're going to do this as a sew along, and we'll have 2 colorways. We'll have turquoise, and then we'll have this light green colorway. I just ordered a really beautiful eyelet fabric from Moda. From, was it Fig? Fig, what's it called? Fig something. So we'll have that. We'll put that up probably, it'll be a couple of weeks. But April showers brings May flowers. So
I'll have to look at that. Like, we're not showing, they're saying that like our voice was choppy when we shared the screen.
Marlene, I am not waiting on anything from yours.
I gotta give you a power cord for Marlene.
Oh, I already put it in.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
but it's for it's an infinity one,
yeah.
Not the polar circle.
I already put the power cord in. We were just working on it yesterday. I needed to talk to the other SAC girls because I couldn't remember how many pillows. That was it. So I got to call Loopy, and then we'll get that done. Sound was choppy for
weird.
Me. How about now? Is it okay now?
Yeah, they're saying it's fine now. But yeah, I'm not sure what would cause that, but
active
is that always when we share a screen that the sound is choppy? And then Michelle Bird asked if the wool kits had come in yet.
They have shipped. Yes. So we're doing Michelle Burritt and Gail are going to be doing some wool, and we just ordered our first project, and they specially curated it for us because they added like thread and stuff like that. And I think I should have it. It comes from Utah, so I should have it either maybe today or the beginning of next week. We have a little bit of a hold up on shipping. Like yesterday, U.S. Postal and UPS didn't even come. I was gonna try and go, but I left the store at 7, so I didn't even. I couldn't make it there on time. So keeping our fingers crossed that the packages are gonna get picked up today, and then some of our packages have been delayed to us. So I do have packages that are waiting for stands. Stands are going to be here because we needed to restock. I mean, we ordered at least 150 of the home sewn designs and embellishment kits. We are waiting for a restock, but there are probably a couple dozen packages that are going to go out today that we're waiting for a couple of things. And then if your package doesn't go out today, Monday, I'm going to come in on Monday and do some shipping too. If you're waiting for the fabric kit, it does say in there that those aren't going to ship until March. I think I'm going to have them earlier, but I just don't want to be like, yeah, you'll get it next week, and then it's not ready till March. I'd rather tell you it's going to be ready in March, end of March, and then send it to you at the end of the month. So I think I'll be faster with those fabric kits as well, but you snooze, you lose. So they have made it. It's just we've struggled getting fabric from our distributor, and you know how website rollouts are. They can really make it hard. What? Why are you looking at me like that? So
why are you looking at me like that?
Because you're looking at me.
I was looking at you, looking at me, looking at you.
So this afternoon, I am doing that serger class. We are doing a serger bench pillow, and we're going to be finishing off. And that class is going to be happening this afternoon at what time? 1:30, something like that. Happening at 1 o'clock.
We've had stuff coming in dribs and drabs. Like 80 seemed to be opening, like it would open for like an hour or two until a truck was spun out on the highway. I actually passed a spun out truck yesterday afternoon when I was driving home. That was just before the ag station on 80. But, you know, it's been...
Hey, Graydon, they're asking about
the weather
hour.
has
What's the date?
made shipping a challenge.
Okay, August 20th and the 21st.
Yeah, and then Mrs. Claus Bakery is October 9th.
Mrs. Claus on October 9th. Okay. All right. It's up. I think it's up. Are they both up? They're both up. So Graydon's here today. Yay! Graydon's kind of our computer gal. And then she's not here, then some stuff doesn't happen. But Stitching Hour is up. I think it's going to be Halloween themed, right? So she said it better be. Graydon's a Halloween baby. So August 20th and 21st, it's going to be a 2-day event. And it should be up for signups right now. And then Mrs. Claus is... Christmas event. That's going to be up for October 9th. October 9th. I've just been struggling with this whole event order thing.
What?
Because I used to do it like a month before and like a couple days after. And then I was doing like, oh, yeah, you could just keep doing orders. It's really, really confusing. But I know a lot. So now I'm trying to like when the order ships. That way I can pop it in there with your stuff.
They may understand this, but I'm
the
confused.
event order for Kimberbell. I know it's a stream of consciousness right now. That's just
so what you're saying is you try to do one single event order?
Well, I wasn't. And we are right now, it is one event order. But I know that sometimes you do an order and you're like, oh, like I did that order. I wish it could count for this event. And I feel like I should...
Don't make it harder. Don't. No.
I know.
Not
it's got to
today.
be... Not today.
Not today. Not today, Jeannie. Do not make our lives harder.
It doesn't make your life harder. It makes my life harder.
But by making your life harder, it makes my life harder.
How does that make your life harder?
But because I work to support you when your life is hard. So the harder your life is, generally the worse my life is as well.
Okay, let me noodle. We won't talk about it anymore. But let's just noodle on it. Stitching Hour. Oh, does it say? Oh, it's showing us February 20th. Graydon,
The stitching hour one?
maybe.
Today's February 20th,
Is it showing?
but it says August 20th to 21st.
How about for Book That App
I put it as
or the Google
August 20th.
Calendar? Multiple people are saying that it's showing us February 20th.
Okay, let me see.
Okay, Graydon's going to track that down right now. Both of the Cranberry Hill patterns. Ah! Cheryl, when we do that class, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I did show 2 patterns yesterday because we want to do something that's a little bit more, complicated. And I was thinking about it. This is what I go, this is why I don't get deep sleep. So this man over here, 2 hours and 40 minutes of deep sleep. Because we've been tracking. I get a minute. This week I got 1 minute, one day. I got
That's
4
because
minutes.
the way she is here.
I
She's
got-
like that when she sleeps too.
It's awful. And I feel that way when I get up. One night I got 4 minutes. I got 7 minutes one night. Last night, 46 minutes of deep sleep. Better.
Well, and what I said to her, I told her this yesterday. I go, when you sauna, you have more deep sleep. And we saunaed yesterday.
Oh no, I got 35 minutes of deep sleep. Light.
That's still better.
What I get is I get a ton of light sleep. 4 hours and 46 minutes of light sleep. And then there's a lot of awake in the middle of the night. Because I wake up and I'm like, oh, you know what we should do with that class? That's what I start. So I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, Marlene's package. Who wanted those pillows? I can't remember the number of pillows. That's what I wake up thinking. But yes, with that vial toadstool pattern, we're gonna do one of these where it's a multi-hooping. And so I did. I told you guys yesterday, go online and see if you. I think I want to do sleigh bells.
So, but it's Crabapple Hill, and did you see that Cheryl said they appear to be sold out?
Yeah.
And does that mean they're sold out?
I don't have them, and Crabapple Hill closed.
Oh, okay. So they are sold out.
Well, if you can't find them online.
Okay. All right. That answers that.
We'll figure something out. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night and figure it out for you.
So we've used StreamYard in the past, and we struggled with some aspects of StreamYard. So we use Streamlabs, which has been fine. This is the first time anybody's ever mentioned this like popping sound when we share a screen, and I'm not sure what that is. I can do some research. Haven't used luggage. Would it be better off to keep it, or can I sell it? Wondering if it would be better for resale of the machine. That's entirely up to you whether or not you want to store it.
A lot of times it's big,
It's
and we
not-
don't, unless it's local, we don't resell
it's
with
not, it's funny because it's not like we've sold a lot of used luggage here, and like $100 or $150 is kind of a fair price for that. So you could always try to sell it. I don't know if that's going to be a kind of a big ticket item on the resale market. Not good for you. Crabapple Hill. Search the web. They are not available. I can't find Crabapple online. I looked everywhere. Like Jeannie was saying, they're gone. They've retired. Roxanne found sleigh bells yesterday. Delta saying she had never heard it before, just today. The cutting in and out was bad when shared screen. I can't find Mrs. Santa event under promos heading. is this
Are they
timber
under
belt.
promos, Graydon?
Oh, they are. I just didn't move the cloth.
Oh,
to the
we're going to move them up to the top. We'll move it up to the top.
And it is Kimberbell. So, what
Tomorrow.
else do we have
Yeah,
to talk
the
about?
last thing I want to talk to you about is tomorrow. Oh, two things. Number one, if you're going to do a block lock order, send it to me. Email it to me, and then you can go onto their website. Just make sure you know how to spell block lock. It's not with the K's. And if you go to their BLOC, block lock, and they have a whole listing of their rulers on there. So if you want to be part of the block lock sale, send me an email. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be doing that sew along. So the sew along tomorrow, and you don't have to layer this whole thing. I trimmed this down. You need to have your batting and backing 5 to 6 inches all the way around. I mean, you could get away with a little bit less. And we're gonna do 3 of these, and then we're doing just the bottom. So this part right here doesn't matter. I do have batting up there, but you don't have to do that. So make sure that you have all of that layered. We're using built-in designs on the machine. We're going to use built-ins. If you do not have a lot of built-ins, then download some. In the supply list, I think it's 9.5.
So which machines don't have a lot of built-ins?
I'm trying to think if
Like
the
Dream Machine and the Destiny had like
the
the
Stellar,
least amount.
the Stellar and the Altair, they had they had a couple. Part of your homework, I put it on there for you, and I put down the website where you have to go, support.brother.com. I want you to look through your manual. I printed mine. I'm just seeing, where is it? I printed mine out, and I got to make sure I have it for class. I want you to go through there and go through your built-in designs, because you'll be amazed. I was amazed. I had never looked through the whole embroidery manual to see, like, the embroidery designs, to see what was on there for my Luminaire or for my Avenir. I'd never looked through it. And when I looked through it, I was like, what? I just kept flipping. Well, not flipping. I was on my computer, and then I printed it. But I was like, look at all of these incredible designs. So that's part of what I want you to do, is actually go through and look through the designs and pick some that you might want to use. If you do not have that, you need to have some downloaded designs. And I put it in the supply list. I think it's 2.5 by 4.5 for the little ones. And I think I used 9.5 by 9.5 for the other ones. So let's see. Oh yeah, so 2.5 by 4.5 for the little itty bitties, and 9.5 by 9.5 is the size that we're going to be using for the rest of it. So make sure you have those designs, and you can always just sit and watch. And you do not have to use zippy panels 4. You could use 1, 2, or 3. And I'm doing the little bag side. Next week we're doing edge to edge. I did have somebody send me a note because they were trying to do their edge. You have homework for edge to edge. I'm not stitching out the templates with you. You have to do all of that beforehand. I did a very detailed video with your pre-class prep. So if you're doing that class next Wednesday, do your homework, preferably this weekend or the couple days before, not the morning before, not in class. If you are unprepared in class, show up. I still want you there. But I'm not going to wait while you're doing a template, because we're not even going to stitch out the templates in class. That needs to be all prepared beforehand. So, but I don't care if you show up still and just watch, and you could be prepping while you're doing it.
It just can't hold up the class.
Yeah, I'm not going to be walking you through that process during class. That's all. What When is which class?
So block locks. Were
Yeah,
you
I
getting
haven't
block
gotten.
locks?
I know that people have sent me emails. I've gotten your emails. I'm doing the order this weekend, so as I do the order, I will email you back and be like, okay, got your order. It's put in and whatever. So don't worry about that if you haven't heard back from me. I've just been really busy doing other stuff this week, and I'll sit down and do that order.
So there were a couple of people that asked about the supply list for tomorrow. You emailed that out in your reminder to everybody, correct?
Yeah, let me see. If I didn't put it in the listing, I will right now. But yeah, it's attached. It's in the, if you got the emailed invitation, it's in there. So I know.
Which would also be on your calendar. Like if you click it on the calendar, you'll see the attachments on the calendar.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You just looked it up. You just went into your calendar and clicked on the event in the calendar to pull up the supply list. They see the same thing. Yeah, they see the same thing. Block lock. When is class? So is in the sew along. So sew alongs are on YouTube, but the class will be a Zoom. Donna's saying it is in the listing.
It is in there? I did put it?
Yes. I never got the email, but it is in the listing.
How come you didn't get an email?
And then...
What's wrong with that person who sends those out? That's me. I don't know how that happened. I have been getting emails from people where I'm like, I'm panicked because you didn't get your email, and then I check the list and you're in there. So that whenever that happens, that is a you thing, your computer. But there are times where I have missed people. But if you're in that list, then you might have something that screens us out. So if you feel like you should have gotten an email and you didn't get one, call the store so I'll send an email separately. Sometimes you guys...
There's like
it gets
it's
screened
a
out
group
for the
email
group
with
email.
attachments,
Yeah.
and sometimes that doesn't work.
Sorry, Donna. I'm gonna try and make sure you're in there right now. Let me check.
And then tomorrow is a sew along or a class.
Tomorrow's just a sew along. I'm gonna just be up YouTube Live. Anyone can show up for that.
Okay.
Anyone.
Yep.
Donna, I didn't have you in there. I just added you. All right.
So tomorrow is
it's just a YouTube Live. It's for everyone. I'm going to start it at 10 o'clock. And I'm just going to be dropping in fills. It's very much like clear blue tiles. If you've done clear blue tiles, yeah, this is going to be just what I really wanted to showcase and get you to do was look to see what you had on your machine, because there's some great things on your machine.
Yeah, Cast on Chain Up makes a good point, saying check promotion page for missing emails. Like a lot of times, like Gmail, that's what they use.
Yeah.
Is they'll recognize it as a group email from a store, and they'll put it in a promotions page. Promotions page, junk mail, like that kind of stuff is where a lot of that stuff ends up.
It's black, not blue, like normal. Ooh, okay. Let's see what that means. Black, but not blue. Classes, calendar.
And what time is the sew along tomorrow?
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. And it'll just get you stitching, right? And even if you don't have a machine with, we are using the design's 9.5 by 9.5. If you don't have an embroidery field that big, you could still quilt it. Like, let's say you're doing the 8 by 8, you could choose an 8 by 8. It's just going to be more in the center, and you're going to have 1/2 inch of like edging that isn't quilted. Oh, and the whole point is, once we're done with this, I still don't have the dates for this. Then I hand it off to Michelle, and Michelle's going to do one class. It's going to be a paid for class, And you're going to be turning your zippy bag into these little bags. So not the traditional zippy bag. The traditional zippy bag are these. Oh, it's not on the seat. Oh, here. You, by all means, can just turn it into a traditional zippy bag, you know. These are the traditional ones. This is the large size, and this is the small size. So you could go ahead and turn it into just a traditional zippy bag, or these are the zippy bags with the vinyl on the front that Michelle's doing. And yes, there is there's a Notions. I've been kidding the Notions. So there's going to be 2 little Notion pack. It's going to include zippers, and it's going to include rickrack and dingle dangles and little clippy clips. I don't know what they're called, but it's going to include all of that stuff. Dingle dangles, rickrack, zippers, all sorts of fun little embellishments. And Michelle's showing you how to use them because I have no idea. Because my stuff looks like this.
And then
This is me.
You have your class today at
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Have you already talked about prep or anything that needs to be done for that?
Oh, you got a supply list with the prep. All that you need for today is you need your one, I think we did 1.5 inch. One continuous piece, don't iron it. We're going to be wrapping it around the cording. But they do need to be sewn together. And then miter, just like binding. And then you need to have whatever pillow front you want. And you need to have the back. And if you want to use double-sided tape, you can do that too. And a cording foot, 5mm cording foot. So there's not a lot that needs to be done today, except you do need to have your pillow front done. I'm gonna do 2 scoops, yeah. Two scoops been sitting there for like 2 years because I didn't put the pillow together.
So, and then we don't have it on the calendar.
We don't have it on the calendar. It's not on the calendar. Look for it. It'll probably be sometime at the end of March or even April.
Okay. Do we have a question for the week, or are we just getting to work?
For these, Lita, any of the zippy bag panels will work. Any of them. And then I do have to restock on zippers for zippers 3. The link normally is blue. Oh, you talked about that. Are we talking about for this? What are we talking about? Because it just let me add it. So are we talking about for the sew along tomorrow? Because I was able to put it in my cart. Which one? What do I have to check? Help me. Are we putting the zipper in? No. Tomorrow. Oh, when you do the reimagined zippy bags, you'll do the whole thing. Tomorrow we're just quilting the fabric, so your fabric's gonna be quilted and ready to go. Yes.
And
done.
then we did already do the giveaway for last week's question.
Yes, Miss LaDonna. It was Miss Kim Pelletier won. Congratulations, Miss Kim.
And then, do we have a question for
Michelle,
this week,
I have no idea
no?
when we'll have it on the calendar. We'll have it on the calendar when we have it on the calendar. We'll let you know. It's gonna be out. It's gonna let's say in like 2 weeks. In the next 2 weeks, we'll put something on the calendar. I'm getting you prepped. We're gonna have you prepped where your stuff's gonna be ready to go, and then I'll pass it off. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, you know, so who called? Somebody called Patrick after the live feed and was like, excuse me, can you tell me when Homestone's coming out? Patrick goes,
I literally was just dead silent. Like, the person called, and well, it was like middle of the day, but it was the first thing she said. I was like, hey, and she goes, is this Patrick? And I go, yeah. And she goes, can you tell me when you're shipping Homestone? And I literally was just sitting there, and then she cracked up.
She started
So
laughing.
You're very funny.
Yes. I thought that was so funny. So, anyways, I love that you guys have a sense of humor. I love that you're not offended by our sense of
I
humor.
told Jeannie, I was like, if they don't have a sense of humor, I don't think they would last very long.
Yeah, he said that on if you're not racy too, that you might be offended by our live feed. Although I don't think we're that
I don't think
racy.
we're that racy. I just think
Lori laughs.
so
We are very racy in the store, aren't we?
Well, no, you shouldn't be advertising that either. So do we have a question for the day?
How do you sign up for what class? Are we talking about the zippy bag? Just go online and sign up. The Serger class today is a paid-for class. Tomorrow's class is a YouTube Live. You don't even need to sign up. The supply list is there under the listing. Just show up at 10 o'clock my time. Time is always my time. Pacific Standard Time. Oh, the document! That's what you're saying you can't get to. Okay, I will. I'll check that out. I'll check out the document. I see what you're saying. Let me go ahead and do that. We're gonna get going.
We don't have a question.
You
I
know
keep
what?
asking
Let's
you, do we have a question?
Let's do no question.
So that means make a comment down below, say hello, whatever you want to.
And it's just
Let
gonna
us
go
know,
to whoever's
and
name
we
gets
will
pulled up.
basically do a giveaway on Tuesday. And think so. Not rain. Maybe it'll snow more. And not rain
Here's the.
next week.
Wait.
All right.
Let me see if you cut and paste it, and then see what happens.
So you can cut and paste the link from the listing
you know what
for
I'll
the
do?
document.
Let me make sure. I'll just put it as a clickable link too. So I'm gonna fix that right now. I'll fix that right now. Okay.
My favorite story you ever told was when you went to Korea a long time ago and Jeannie needed a massage, maybe? I think you're thinking about when we went to Thailand and she like allowed some dude from a street corner to walk us to his sister's house. I'm like, this is your sister?
Yeah. Patrick's like, this is a
I'm
bad
like, this is a
idea.
bad idea. Like, we started with one guy. Now there are 6 of them.
I think you could have taken them.
Oh my God. No, they had machetes. All right. All right, let's get going. So what was there is no question?
The question is, there is no question. We'll just see.
Or maybe we should ask, to date, what's been your favorite A1 vacuum and sewing story? Just share that in the comments below for the giveaway.
We've had a lot of stories.